Wins the game with the basketball.
Defense.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Brooklyn's got it. Knocked loose. Cavs have it. Picked up by the Nets. Rejected by Thompson.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Smith with it up top. Leads 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Knocked loose. Love. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Cavs come away with it. A lot of contact. No whistle.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this.
Turns and slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
To Love, working the outside. Hill goes to the right side. And throws it down. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
Russell. Cavaliers get possession. Hill across the timeline. 9-0 is the score. Inside, he scores.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Knocked loose. Cavs have it. Oh, emphatic slam.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
D'Angelo Russell. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Knocked loose. Nets have it. Russell. That one also no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
D'Angelo Russell. Cavs able to clear the rebound. Trying to cash in. Cleveland has the rebound. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Russell buries it on the catch and shoot.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Russell for 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Cleveland has the basketball. Rises for the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. Cavs come away with it. And that one out of bounds off a net. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. shot, no good. Rainmaker. He made it, and a putback slam.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. Curling inside. Cavaliers get possession. Terrific vision. Gets it at the top of the key. Knocked loose. Russell with it up top. Down three. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. Knocked loose. Nets have it. Fires the three. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot. Picked up by the Nets. Fires the three. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Cavaliers. Here comes some changes. Kenny Atkinson turning to his reserves. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Have to be careful inbounding the basketball, but good anticipation by the defense. Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Cavaliers with the basketball. Knocked loose. Cavs have it. Hill into the front court. Margins 8. Great feed. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. No good. Knocked loose. Rocking the rim. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was a difference.
Nets have it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. Russell into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Ball in possession of Cleveland to Love. Kevin Love off the mark. 4-3. And the rebound taken in by Hood. Knocked loose. From long range, and he buries it. D'Angelo Russell won't go down. Lets it fly from long range and drains it. Nets have it. And a throwdown. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
And that one out of bounds off a net. Second group coming on. Ty Lue making some changes. Hill. Love. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Russell, and he knocks it down, Jay.
You know, Ed, people have short memories. But this kid was only 19 when he first came into the league. Sure, as the second overall pick, you're going to have high expectations. Trust me, I know. But D'Lo's game is different. First off, he's a lefty, so he throws you off. And his style is even herky-jerky, maybe even choppy like that. Reminds me of Rod Strickland. But fans, we need to be patient with the process and let kids develop. And I'm still very optimistic that D'Lo is going to live up to all the hype he had coming out of the Ohio State University.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Russell lets it fly from beyond the arc. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Russell with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Message received. Well defended. And that's a backcourt violation. Love. For 3. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. Rainmaker. Rebound Love.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
To Russell.